What is up everyone, welcome to my new video related to Bitcoin's price analysis, technical details of the day of 26th of July. How is it going, folks? Hope you have a beautiful day. Here we go with the markets that are sitting in a quite downtrending for the past 24 hours on minus 4.25% on the BTC side. Meanwhile, Ethereum is suffering even more. It's clear that the markets are continuing their downtrending movement. We did had a little pump in the markets, and I'd like to share with you the data from that standpoint. We're looking at the 4-hour candlesticks at the moment, and the pump I've been talking about has been part of the uptrending channel, which obviously has its own resistance line, the green one, and then the same uptrending channel has its support line. As you can see, we were part basically of the resistance as we didn't broke out. So it's pretty much clear that if we apply a such resistance line in terms of uptrend, that we did not broke out, and that's a sign of lack of force, right? So when we talk about a space of Bitcoin gaining 20-30%, let's see what was the value of our gaining during this period. 28%. Well, this rally of 28%, it's considered by a lot of you the temporary exit of the bear market, or a great movement that could potentially throw us in 2 or 3 months of bullishness. And this is always false in bear markets. As soon as you do not exit properly with the whole structure, which needs two very strong and specific criteria to be achieved. Number one, it needs sufficient time for the markets to play out, which means that in bear markets, we definitely need to wait at least a year till the markets are constructing in their accumulation phase in order to start their bull run. So it's nowhere near to be an ending of the accumulation stage. And I would say that we have not even capitulated yet. So it's basically a little bit more to go with that. And there is time for this. We're looking forward by the end of the year, the beginning of the next year, to do our capitulation movement and see how the markets will play out afterwards. But for the moment, we're looking for a strong movement in both directions that might form for this accumulation phase a very wide range. Our wide range can even have 200-300% on the Ethereum side, for example. Looking back into the bull run of 2018 and what has happened afterwards, we had volatility of 200-300% when didn't left the accumulation phase. It was still part of the accumulation phase. So that's something very interesting that I would see. On the other side of the things, we definitely need to keep in mind the retracements are going to be over 80% from the all-time high to the major bottom, which is not the case at the moment for the Bitcoin. Getting back into the current structure of the market, we do have some significant things here that we must talk about. We do have basically the uptrending channel, resistance line and support line, which so far have reacted very well. I would also love to underline the fact that there is a golden pocket level of the whole structure. The golden pocket level of the whole structure is represented in a major way in between the two orange lines. That has been lost as well. So that place would have been good for a reaction which would have set another high on the previous one. So we would be able to get probably close to $25,000 if we would have reacted on that orange golden pocket. That pretty much failed basically. We had a couple of hours over there, about 4 or 5 candlesticks of strong buying pressure, which has been fully lost. What has happened afterwards is there is a minor golden pocket represented in between the two yellow lines that you see, and it's actually the place we're trying to reacting right now. It is actually the place we've been having a very strong order block of the structure right there, which is retested basically, and the reaction so far is minor. We cannot say that it's finalized in a dominational way for the bulls. So at the end of the day, at the end of the time, we're talking about a phase which is definitely having difficulties in terms of giving confidence to the people to trade longs at these levels. There's a whole lot of the guys out there that are waiting strong levels of support in order to place their orders of longs. which obviously makes sense at the current time of the markets. Therefore, we do have our possible reaction point and time. Basically, we have the vertical blue lines that you see. Now, this is a cyclic timing of where the market's meaningful points are pretty much expected based on previous historical structures. We do see basically how this one acts quite near, this one acts quite near, this one, these two guys are acting basically, these four guys are acting quite near to the meaningful points. Therefore, we could expect basically right there with 2 to 3 days delay or slippage acceptance towards the blue line, which is actually pointed on 27th of July, that is tomorrow. So 28th, 29th of July, basically during this time, we should have our final movement downwards. If we do not hold at that level, then unfortunately, we're going to break below, and the point we're going to revisit will be a couple of thousands of dollars lower, located around 17,500. We're going to revisit this low here from the left side of the structure. If we do not hold our possible reaction point, which is the uptrending channel support line, the green color line, that is very, very important at the end of the day. So this is where we are on 4-hour candlesticks. There is, no reason to hurry up in the markets at the moment. Depends as well what are you trading. You can be a day trader, swing trading, position trading. There's a variety of ways of trading. You can find out more details about the whole journey on my YouTube channel. I also have my main YouTube channel in the comments area or in the description area. And for anyone out there that is looking for education, well, we have our private one-to-one educational program. It's a coaching program directly with me on live conversations, where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade. Between 4 to 6 weeks, we're going to be on calls where we learn how to do this one-to-one. Scrembocoaching.com is my website describing how does it functions. You can take a look at this and register now for more details. As well, for those of you looking to join my commission trading, where we are performing the trades basically, and you can basically join us through API and participate in the same trades that I do for myself. On the left side of the page, we have the trading performance documented since September 2017, and then on the right side of the page, you have the way you can join and participate. All the informations are on my page. Scrembocoaching.com/today is this specific website. That's pretty much all, folks. Have a beautiful time, enjoy, subscribe, hit the like button, and I see you soon.